Hey there, this is an out of character video. Octavius King is a character that I made up, one evolved from a much more aggressively female presenting version that I created years ago as a fun hobby. My name is Louis. For the last 3 years, maybe a little bit more, I've been existing in a deep depression and been controlled by my own anxiety. Both are issues that I've had all of my life, but especially so during this time. I've had to think for months about whether I would delete myself and my character of Octavius off the internet forever, and it's taken me that long to decide whether I would or I wouldn't. I went to Insomnia 70 this year, and that is my first event in that long, and I'm going to use this video to explain frankly to you where the absolute bobbins I've been. Videos as Octavius King are coming, by the way, so if you want to skip this one and wait for oddball humour about really crappy games, no judging, I will see you there. This video does come with a small trigger warning because of the personal experiences which I will allude to. As my long-time viewers will know, the then Octavius Kitten channel started as a fun hobby and an expression of creativity after I lost my career due to the emotional effects of a trigger warning, attempted RAPE incident. For the last 3 years, I have been struggling with the association that I do have with the Octavius channel and that incident, because this was never meant to become my job. But then the small number of viewers that I had at the time was so supportive in every way, I was able to move out of London, and I think that's when I realised that this had become my job, because due to my depression and anxiety, I just knew that I wasn't able to hold down a proper one. But the thing is, with being female presenting online, you do have bad experiences, and unfortunately I do struggle with them, possibly more so than I should, in part due to neurodivergency, but mostly I think due to complex PTSD. And ultimately I do get really angry with myself for not being as successful as I feel I should be, because I have so many days where I can't even get out of bed. I sometimes spend weeks in this state of feeling like my chest is so tight and there is this deep weight hanging on me and is miserable. And unfortunately, I'm not able to tell exactly what it is that is making me feel like that, so I feel like I can't properly fix it. About 15 months ago, trigger warning again, I did make an attempt, and I feel like this was probably my turning point. I've been in intensive therapy since and unpicked a lot of things in my past, and a lot of things to do with the severe anxiety that just having a YouTube channel was giving me. And I've come to realise that I can't control the actions of others. I can only control my actions and my responses. And for the last 3 years, to be honest, my response to other people's actions has been to hide away while desperately, trying to keep things going via Twitch. And on Twitch, I'm not even the streamer, really. It's my pets that are. But I think I've also had a lack of my own accountability, which has been a problem, because I was wallowing in sadness and making 0 attempts to remove myself on it. Don't get me wrong, it is really hard. It's really hard to even try and make those attempts, but I wasn't even trying to make them. I didn't once reach out to friends and family. I avoided events or social gatherings because I knew how bad they would make me feel. I just played Heroes of Might and Magic 3 for days rather than work through what I desperately needed to emotionally work through mentally, because, well, for one, I knew that it was going to make me feel even worse before I would feel better. But also, I was absolutely adamant that I should just be normal and I should just be okay. And I'd look at everyone around me appearing to be successful and okay, and I would hate myself for not being like them. And I'd just return to my little dark room to sleep rather than doing something about it. And it nearly killed me. My own stubbornness has nearly killed me. In the last month, I think I've turned another corner, because I realised this entire time that while I crave love from my family and friends, by not believing that I deserve it, I actively push them away. And this month, for the first time, I have told my friends and family that I need validation and love from them, and I need their support, even though I am ashamed to ask for it, because I just feel like I should be able to function as a normal person without that extra affirmation, without them having to text me every single day and say, I love you. But I need that. And all of them basically said it was there for me to take the whole time. So now I'm asking for your support, my viewers who enjoy my content. What you have built for me is truly beautiful. And sometimes on my live streams, I really do feel like me and my rats are loved even by these faceless usernames on a screen. And I think I'm ready to accept that love and positivity and use it to push forward with the Octavius King channel, brand, whatever you want to call it. Now, I fucking love shitty games. I love playing them and laughing at them. I think I'm obviously some kind of masochist, because I personally, I'm not interested in computers unless they set on fire or whatever. My main interest is in consoles and games, but really shit ones. And I'm also not that interested in things like the companies behind them or the development journeys, unless it's a madcap story like with Rise of the Robots or Action 52. So from now on, I'm only going to write scripts about stuff I'm excited about. And I don't care if it's something that the YouTube algorithm will put in front of people. I don't think that people have ever watched the Octavius King channel to be informed. I think my fellow YouTubers cover the information side of things very well. I think people like Octavius because they want to be entertained. And ultimately, that is all I've ever wanted to do. It's all I've ever wanted to do. Also, going forward, I will have videos like this on the channel that are out of character. And you're going to be able to tell at the start of the video, because I will say that I'm out of character, and the thumbnail isn't going to use the Octavius King logo. I'm going to try and release an Octavius King video at the same time as I release a video as myself, if I do release a video of myself. The primary is still going to be the Octavius King character. For the first time in years, I am genuinely excited about writing scripts. I'm excited about being the Octavius King character. And I'm also excited about talking to you as myself about the real things about gaming that I genuinely love. And I'm also really personally interested in things like trauma experiences in video games and discussions around empathy and where the bar is in gaming for depiction of said trauma experiences. And I will be covering them out of character, obviously, because of the subject matter. There is a video coming up where I will talk about this exact thing, but there's also a video coming up where Octavius repeatedly tells Superman to get fucked. So don't worry, there's going to be a good balance, you guys. Going to Insomnia was a great experience. It was really friendly and vibrant, and I felt zero judgment the times that I had to just start stimming. My stim is to tap on my collarbone usually, or click my fingers really fast. I didn't feel judged when I had to go and hide and have a panic attack. And you know what? I totally forgot about the fucking gross scars on my arms. I hate my arms. They are horrible, but not a single person stared at them. The exhibitors were really friendly, and I am going to do a video about 2 of the indie games that really stood out for me. Yeah, I'm ready. This year is really going to be tough. I have big plans for this channel, and I'm going to get a book finished. My rats are having a fight, and I'm really scared, but I just really love entertaining you. I love being the Octavius character. I love being I love doing the stupid little skits in the videos and the green screen and just how shit it all is. And when it comes to my own personal mental health struggles, I do think it is valuable to be open about them, because for the longest time, I thought that I was alone. And when I see other people be honest about their own self-harm scars, for example, it's extremely validating for me, and I'd like to be validating for people who have experienced what I have too. And also, you know what? Why should just the outgoing, confident people get the stage all the time? All right, let utter messes like me have a go as well, because there's a hell of a lot of us in the audience and we don't get to speak. Thank you so much for listening. I will be back real soon. This is Louie signing out with love.